You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and split the difference. That's the podcast. Split the difference pod. Welcome. This is the inaugural show, boys. We're gonna get a round of applause. We might be done after one.
Hands over the table. Applause, please. We got to know what's going on at all times.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. And I mean that kind of could take us into what we're talking about. Hands need to be shown. FS1.
Hands need to be shown.
Looking at you, Skip Bayless.
Looking at you, Joy Taylor. Yeah. Shannon, you're questionable.
No, Shannon's good. His name had not come up in anything. Him and Colin Coward are safe.
You're in enough Blue Chew commercials.
Show, Skip Bayless, y'all are freaks. and that's gonna be our first topic of the day. Our first patients in the sick clinic. The entire Fox Sports industry
need to find God. Or somebody.
Something. I think they're
find a jail cell.
If you all haven't heard, basically, there's freak offs going on behind the scenes at Fox.
I say freak off.
I mean, there's no way to explain it.
He ain't wrong.
Nushin Faraji, she was a makeup artist and hairstylist for FS1. She's been working there since about 2012. She filed a lawsuit against FS1 recently. She started off. Her and Joy Taylor moved from Miami to Los Angeles. She left her husband in Miami. That's already a red flag. Anyways, Nushin Faraji and Joy Taylor became friends because Joy Taylor told her husband lives in Miami. She's in LA and she's lonely. So they go out one night for drinks and they ran into Charlie Dixon, who was the executive of FS1. All right.
Big hoss.
And yeah, he's
a big hoss.
He's the head honcho.
His last name ain't Dixon for no reason, all right?
Oh, boy.
Dixon Joy.
He said, you're about to take this dick, son.
Oh.
And he was, while they were at these parties, he was buying drinks for everybody. And Nushin Faraji had said that by the body language of Joy Taylor and Mr. Dixon, she was thinking they're messing around with each other. All right.
The body language is crazy.
She looked at Joy Taylor and was like, "Oh, who's that?" She was like, "Oh, he's just a friend." That's already a red flag. That means they're getting to it. Anyways, this would continue for a while. They would always go out and they would have drinks and they would leave together. And like I said, Joy Taylor had a husband on the other side of the country.
Whereas Frozen, she was on the fire side.
Yeah, well, she's burning for
the Fire Nation attacks was her doing, bro.
And so one day, Nushin Faraji was at work and she ran into Mr. Dixon and she went to Miss Taylor and told her, "Oh, the guy that's always buying us drinks at the bar was at work. I just saw him in the elevator." She's like, "You know who that is, right?" And she told him, or she told Miss Faraji, "That's Charlie Dixon. He is our boss. You need to say nothing and everything will be fine." And at that point, Mr. Faraji was kind of like, "All right, this is weird. They're obviously messing around with each other. He can control if we have a job or not. I'm going to stay out of it." After that, a few years passed, and Undisputed was started with Skip and Shannon. And they needed another talent.
So just for timeline purposes, what year was this when their whole first scandal started?
So this was I think Nushin Faraji got hired as a full-time, or I think she might have worked part-time at this point. But this is around 2012 when her and Joy Taylor got there.
Because I thought First Take was way older.
First Take started in 2016. But Joy Taylor had been working there since 2012. And at this point, she was basically just like a substitute teacher. She was like a reserve. If somebody was called in sick or wasn't going to be able to be on TV, she would fill in for him that day. And then in 2016, Undisputed starts, and it's Skip and Shannon Sharp, as everybody knows.
I'm wondering if that's who I seen. When I was at not to interrupt you or cut you off.
Oh, you're good.
I was at the hospital not too long ago, man, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but ESPN just after fucking 2 a.m. just has all female shows, and I find that I don't mind it, but I think if you're gonna have all female shows to put them on at the graveyard shift, it's kind of a issue. But that's not what I'm getting at. I'm pretty sure it was Joy Taylor that was on the show that I was watching just a couple months ago.
She works for Fox.
Oh, it's for Fox? Yeah, well, it might have been Fox. I don't know. I would look, bro. I was off the fucking mids at the hospital. I don't know. I was at one point was watching a fucking whatever. Was it a lap band process? Yeah, no.
What?
Jesus.
Yeah. They have channels that will show you the procedures at the hospital. You just have to keep scrolling, bro. There was a lap band infomercial fucking channel. There was a testicular cancer informational channel. There was a fucking prostate cancer information
I guess if you're looking for something.
And then there was AIDS. There was AIDS information channel. And I was like, this is Spectrum. Doesn't cover... it either covers not enough or too much because it's all over the place, dude. But back to what you were saying.
But yeah, so they needed like a moderator. Like everybody's watched Undisputed. They have a moderator.
Gus will be our moderator for when Bailey says some stupid shit about the Bengals later. All right.
But
or when I say something stupid about the Eagles, but you didn't like that take.
They needed somebody to be a moderator, and they wanted somebody with TV presence. Well, Joy Taylor was a bartender and a radio host in Miami. She had little to no TV experience, and in my opinion, I didn't think she was that great to begin with.
Yeah.
And this is
I've never seen her.
And like the main reason she got this job basically is because she was sleeping with Charlie Dixon. He went to Skip Bayless.
That's not a diss on her. This is actual facts. I've never watched her shit. I'm not judging her capability. I don't think the Gusher is neither. But
it's like Charlie Dixon was like, yeah, we're going to have Joy Taylor. And Skip was not with it. He did not want her. And then apparently Charlie Dixon, he arranged a meeting with the two of them and told her to wear provocative clothing and act in a provocative manner for Skip. And he still said no. And then Charlie Dixon was like, all right, bro, just take it for me as a favor. And so Joy Taylor ended up on First Take. And at this point, her and Mr. Dixon had continued their adultery with each other. Their coitus.
Coitus is crazy. What the fuck?
Somewhere down the line, Faraji went to a dinner with Joy Taylor, Charlie Dixon, and both of their husband and wives. And at this dinner,
it's fucking Matty Ice, that weak motherfucker. What is he doing on the panel? My bad, Gus.
Damn, Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan is on the panel. This is monumental.
Always remember the coach.
Why is he next to these freaking legends, dude?
The coach picked Matt Ryan over Baker Mayfield. Let's
just talk about your Colts. They took Matt Ryan and Carson Wentz in back-to-back fucking seasons.
He ain't finished with the Fox Sports. Trust me. I'll get into that. You ain't gonna be able to stop.
That's hard.
We got a 42-page quarterback.
Oh yeah, you only made it 11 in.
So they all go to a dinner. Joy Taylor's husband figures out she was messing around with this dude. He's like, oh yeah, and then he finally gets proof and divorces her. And then Charlie Dixon basically just continues his freak ways.
His Vince McMahonity.
Yeah, I was about to say it was literally Vince McMahon. He was touching up
taking shit on his head.
He didn't do that.
Well, according to Ronda Rousey, he did.
Oh, I'm talking about Vince. Charlie Dixon didn't do that. Vince definitely did.
I thought you were talking about Vince.
He's going to hell.
I thought you were talking about
that's when he did.
Yeah, I'm going to piss on his grave.
But, so Charlie Dixon was inappropriately touching Miss Faraji at a party, and then Faraji went and told Joy Taylor, and she basically said, don't tell anybody because he's got the power to make us both lose our jobs. And then she ended up being Skip Bayless's makeup artist when his hairstylist or whatever. And later down the line, after 2016 on Undisputed, and Skip would then tell Miss Faraji that she was voluptuous, and English is not her first language. So she was like, "What does that mean?" And he told her, "Go find out." And when she did, she said she was mortified. It doesn't stop there. Skip allegedly inappropriately touched, hugged her, kissed her on the cheek, would hold her hands, all this other shit.
Skip Bayless definitely gives off pedo vibes.
Yeah, I was about to say, you've seen the man. He looks like a freak.
It's either hide your kids or hide the guns with Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Both of them I'm fucking firm believer of.
And then, like I said, it gets worse from there because apparently
that's true.
She continued to be his makeup artist, and Skip would then offer her $1.5 million to sleep with him. But yeah, she said no, and then once again, he brought it up, and she said, "Aren't you married?" And then Skip's dumbass says, "Aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 or 4 wives?" And she was like, "What?" Like just mortified.
That's so fucking wrong, dude.
Everything about this is wrong.
That's so fucking wrong,
is
bro.
wrong. And then again, she tells him no, and then he finally just loses his shit and starts accusing her of having sex with Shannon Sharp.
You're fucking Shannon.
Like exactly.
You're fucking Shannon.
Like Like, no, dude, you just fucking
Not me. Why him?
You going to Club Shay Shay, bitch? You going to Club Shay Shay?
As this is going on, Joy Taylor's continuing her hoeing because she told Nushin Faraji back in 2020, she saw that she met this guy, and this guy was Emmanuel Acho, and he was getting his own show on Fox. And she was sleeping around with him to get on that show. So she was, 2-timing 2 dudes. I mean, this woman's track record. She's putting up Travis Hunter's girlfriend numbers.
Dude, fucking, dude, we're not going to go back to the Travis Hunter situation. But I will say, Travis, go to Vegas, brother.
Oh, my God.
Go to Vegas.
Anywhere.
Oh, so my girl can't have friends. My girl can't have friends, huh?
Hey.
She can't be in videos?
Shit. What?
Oh, you know what? She was on people's private snaps. Those are the videos we're talking about.
Bro, the video where he said, look at her, got her trained like a dog. Make my food, bitch. I was like.
And this is the guy that won our Heisman. This is the best. We're not going to get into that. But, yeah.
Before we dive back in that 1 second, take a moment for the people suffering from the Los Angeles fires.
Prayers for LA. Hope everything's all right. This is bad times, but we're going to get through it.
Hope the motherfuckers that they caught setting fires take a couple roundhouses to the face before they get to the station.
So Mother Nature.
No, they caught 2 dudes setting fires down there. Yes, dead ass. They were trying to figure out how the fuck the fire spread over 500 fucking miles or what? Like,
I thought it was just like
bro, there was just random apartment buildings just catching fire miles. They say
that like it's like miles worth of fires, and that the wing gusts just
but today they found camera footage of dudes starting fires, and they went and arrested both of them. Yeah, it was wild because I was keeping track of it because I was like, bro, I get it. I was like, but if Australia's shit really didn't spread that fast overnight, how could California?
There's some sick people out there.
Yeah, and so when I guess somebody had left them a tip, and they fucking, dude, they found them lighting a lot of shit on fire, a whole apartment building, blocks. But prayers to everybody.
Prayers for everybody.
But we got to get back to the sick clinic.
I mean, we're almost to the point where we're going to give these motherfuckers a prescription.
What prescription? I like that because what prescription we gonna give them? Somebody told me today 2025 already needs a Xanax, and so
I don't know because look, in 2024 we started off with Stephen Hawking going to the Epstein's Island and 1,000 bottles of baby oil. 2025 we've got fires and FS1 being outed as just being a unsafe, toxic work environment.
I like the way that I texted it to you earlier.
Wasn't it 2024? Cat Williams.
Yeah, that's what I'm
started
saying.
Out 2024
predicted and everything.
He put everybody on blast.
Yeah, he put everybody on blast, and everything he said was.
Diddy mad as hell right now.
Oh, Diddy's.
I
don't know if he's mad. I think he's enjoying his time in prison.
Yeah, you're right. But there ain't no baby oil there. There's a lot of soap though. A lot of soap being dropped.
He's probably making his own baby.
I actually seen something the other day that said Diddy's upset that the Luigi Mangione guy is getting more attention than him. And I was like, your case is for fucking kids.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And his case is for killing a healthcare CEO.
Obviously, dude's sick in the head.
I'm just sitting here like, first off, I'm not giving any of my fucking attention to prisoners.
Cut that.
No, I'm not. Gus's opinions are Gus's opinions. I ain't done the research. I don't have an opinion. I will say insurance companies are fucking evil. I will say that.
The insurance companies are evil. And he shouldn't have killed him. That shouldn't have been where that went. But his reason for doing it.
Let me ask y'all this, okay? Because this is his sole reason, okay? This is Bailey. Focus. All right.
I don't want to be in a political.
No. This isn't. I'm not about to make it political at all. No. Look, I'm not about to make it political at all. We'll get off this topic super fast. But what I'm going to ask y'all is if you really in your heart of hearts believed that a surgery that you did not have to get, that another man told you needed to get, was the cause of your dick never working again, would you kill that motherfucker?
Hey, that's what happened.
I don't know if I would result to murder.
I wouldn't either. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, this is a normal human being, right? We don't do shit like that. But this motherfucker must have been knocking shit down to be that fucking pressed about it, dude.
Yeah.
He must have tapped a Kardashian.
Well, did you see the pictures of him?
He's a good-looking guy.
He's a good-looking
guy. I mean, I'm not gay. I won't fuck him for $1.5 million. I know it's not coming.
Fuck Skip?
Dude, Skip's got money. I never said I'd. You know what? We're not going back to that. All right, it's
crazy.
getting cut later. It's all getting cut later.
That's crazy.
No, I won't cut it. I'm not no little bitch.
In the sick clinic, our first prescription.
Our prescription.
FS1.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can read it. You probably can't.
You can't see that shit, but we're gonna fucking hold it a little bit further. Go fucking read the Bible, and then while you're at it, take 4 OxyContin.
The first prescription for the sick clinic for FS1 is the Holy Bible. Read it from front to back, and then maybe, just maybe, you'll be saved.
Maybe listen to it on an audiobook.
Yeah. Do an audiobook. Do an audiobook.
Touch grass.
I can't read shit.
Find Jesus.
Watch the movie The Notebook. All right.